Hello, and a heartfelt welcome to everyone joining us today. I am Lauren Batterby, the founder and CEO of Life Event Staffing, and it is my absolute pleasure to have the opportunity to send you this message, and hopefully next time I can be there in person. We provide the highest level of professional support for your fundraising event, in person and remotely, no matter where you are in the US or Canada. As a result of creating this business, the insight we have into the perfect fundraiser becomes clearer. Best practices, best technologies, best strategies, best service providers all come together to maximize your revenue and, more importantly, return on investment. I appreciate your time watching this short video today. It's simply to provoke some thoughts and considerations when preparing your next and future events. Ultimately, to give you confidence that we know what we are talking about, and you can rest assured that if you engage with us for your events, you will not be disappointed. We're not just a company. We're a dedicated team of professionals passionate about bringing your events to life. Our journey began with a simple yet powerful vision to revolutionize the way events are staffed and managed. Specializing in auction technology platforms, we pride ourselves on providing experienced, charismatic, and highly skilled people who are not just staff for your event, but yet an extended team. Now, you might be wondering, why Life Event Staffing? Well, let me share with you. Our team's expertise in auction events and in our depth knowledge across multiple technology platforms ensure that every aspect of your event, from registration to that final bid, runs seamlessly. We're dedicated to making your event not just successful, but memorable, boosting your fundraising and boosting your image in the face of your donors. Some of you might be thinking, I don't need staff and I certainly haven't got the budget. Or, I can't see the value. Why do I need support staff? The answer is simple yet profound. Support staff are the backbone of any event, and their values lie in their ability to provide a tangible return on investment. But how do we ensure we're not just filling roles, but adding real value? The key is in selecting staff who are not just present, but are trained, technology savvy, and professional in their communication. This is essential for interacting effectively with your donors, team members, and other service providers. So what are your options? 1. You could go for the cheaper option. But let's be honest, more often than not, this can backfire. Untrained staff might struggle with technology and lack the eloquence needed to engage with your donors, potentially tarnishing your event's image. 2. Using volunteers. It's a viable choice, but only if they're well trained. And remember, at Life Event Staffing, we offer comprehensive volunteer training for this very purpose. 3. Opt for professional staff. Yes, it's a higher investment, but the return you receive in terms of smooth event management and positive donor interaction far outweighs the cost. Think of it like choosing an auctioneer. The best might cost more, but they deliver superior results. And 4, do nothing. It's the high risk, cross your fingers and hope for the best approach. Depending on your event's size, this could lead to a crash and burn scenario, something we all want to avoid. In summary, the choice of support staff isn't just a logistical decision, it's a strategic one. Quality training and professionals are not just buzzwords, they are the pillars of success for event management. When it comes to nonprofit events, picking the right technology is really important. At Life Event Staffing, we're all about making that choice easier for you. We've teamed up with 10 top tech fundraising platforms, and we're always adding more. This means we really know our stuff about what each platform can do. Our team gets special training on each one, so they're super skilled in how to use them. This expertise is a big plus for our clients. We use what we know to help you long before your event starts. We guide you in choosing the technology that fits your event's needs perfectly. It's all about making sure your event goes smoothly as possible. We're pretty proud of this. We've got lots of experience in over 2,500 events under our belt with teams of 3 to 10 people each time. This experience helps us quickly figure out the best system for your event. We understand that some tech platforms might be better at certain things than others, but don't worry. With Life Event Staffing, you can relax knowing we're here to help, pick the right tech for your event, and support you all the way through, especially on the big night. Now, let's move on to talk about specific elements of your event that we help you plan and execute. In the world of event planning, volunteers can be a game changer, ensuring everything runs smoothly. But this only happens if they have the right tools and training. We cannot stress enough, please do not send your volunteers onto the floor without proper preparation. Without it, even with the best intentions, things might not go as planned. And that's not a reflection on the volunteers themselves, but rather on the preparation they receive. Setting your volunteers up for success is crucial. And remember, if you need help with this, Life Event Staffing offers volunteer training. Let's consider some key areas, and I can also give you some quick tips to take away from this session. Check-in. When it comes to managing a check-in at your event, efficiency and organization is key. Here are some quick tips to make sure your check-in process is as smooth as possible. Firstly, think about the layout. It's important to design the check-in area with enough space to manage a line. This helps prevent congestion and keeps things moving smoothly. Now, let's talk about bid numbers. It's crucial that guests understand why their bid number is so important. Let me give you a real-time example. Picture a scenario where paddles are being handed out without proper registration because the staff panics due to a long line. This can lead to confusion and delays later on, and even worse, a loss of funds. The ratio of staff to guests is also something to consider. If you have professional staff, they can typically handle up to 75 guests each. This ratio ensures that your volunteers have enough time to keep the line moving whilst also providing a warm, welcoming experience for your guests. Managing silent auction can be a bit tricky, but with the right preparation, it can be a smooth and successful part of your event. There are some quick tips here to help you and your volunteers manage a silent auction effectively. Firstly, it's important for your guests to know how to place a bid. Are they using their phones or a paper bidding sheet? Make sure this process is clear and straightforward. Also, consider how guests will buy raffle tickets. Is there a separate process, or is this integrated within the silent auction platform? Now, what if someone accidentally places a bid or doesn't have a phone for a tech-required bid? Your volunteers should be well prepared for these scenarios. They need to know how to handle accidental bids and assist guests who might not have the necessary technology. Another key point is the timing. Make sure everyone knows when the silent auction closes. This information should be clear and communicated multiple times throughout your event. It's also a good idea for your volunteers to be registered as bidders themselves and have placed a bid on a test item in advance. This hands-on experience means they can effectively guide and advise guests during the event. If necessary, set up a test item specifically for this purpose. The live auction is considered the main event simply because it tends to raise the largest amount of the event's revenue. There are several key points to keep in mind to ensure everything runs smoothly and successfully. Here are some quick tips to help you manage a live auction like a pro. First off, let's talk about auctioneers. Having a trusted and experienced auctioneer is crucial for a successful live auction. We work with a variety of skilled auctioneers, and you can find a directory of our trusted partners on our website. This directory will help you connect with the right auctioneer for your event. Now, onto the live auction form. It's essential to keep track of crucial details like the bid number, lot number, and bid amount. This form is the backbone of your auction's record keeping, so ensure it's accurate and easy to use. Communication with your auctioneer is also key. Understand how they will be calling bids and ensure you work as a team. This collaboration is crucial for a smooth auction process. The position of your volunteers during the auction is important too. They need to stand in a spot where they can hear the auctioneer clearly. Missing bids is not an option, as every bid is vital to your event's success. Lastly, consider using spotters with glow sticks, paddles, or other visible tools to help identify bidders. This makes it easier for the auctioneer to see who's bidding, especially in a large or crowded room. Moving on to managing a live appeal, which is a crucial element of your fundraising event. Similar to a live auction, the key to a successful live appeal lies in accurate documentation and not missing any contributions. Filling out the appeal form correctly is vital. This form is where you'll document the donors' contributions during the appeal. Make sure your volunteers understand how to accurately record the donation amounts, along with the corresponding donor details. This precision is essential for post-event follow-up and acknowledgement. Positioning is also crucial during the live appeal. Volunteers should stand in a location where they can clearly hear the person leading the appeal. This ensures that they don't miss any donations. It's all about being in the right place to catch every gesture or signal that indicates a contribution. To further ensure accuracy, it's a good idea to have multiple people, ideally 3, cross-referencing the numbers. These scribes, as we call them, will work together to double-check and confirm the donation amounts and donor details. This system of cross-referencing helps to prevent any mistakes and ensures that every donation is accounted for. It's crucial to know exactly when the item handout will happen. Equally important is ensuring that your guests are aware of this timing. Clear communication here prevents confusion and helps the process go smoothly. Next, organization is key. Arrange the items in a numerical order and ensure each has the number attached. This makes it easier to locate and hand out items quickly. A well-organized system saves time and reduces the chance of errors. Consider the types of items you're handing out. Is it an envelope containing vouchers or a certificate, or is it a physical item? Knowing this in advance helps you prepare the appropriate setup and storage. Security of the items is also paramount. Keep the items guarded and ensure they can only be taken by the rightful guests. This prevents any mix-ups or accidental takeaways. It's important that guests leave with exactly what they've won or purchased. Here are some essential tips to ensure your checkout process is efficient and hassle-free. First, it's a good idea to have someone available for early checkout, especially for guests who need to leave before the event officially ends. This person should be able to give correct directions about where items can be collected and how to handle payments and receipts. Keep in mind that data might still be getting entered into the system from the live auction and appeal, so ensure your checkout team is updated in real time. For guests opting to pay by phone, Remember, they don't necessarily need technical knowledge or a device. Your team should be able to guide them through this process easily and efficiently. A tag team approach can work well here. Have one person handle the transaction and another ready to deliver the item to the guest. This ensures a smooth flow and reduces waiting time. Lastly, consider implementing a queue management system, something akin to a conveyor belt system. Once payment is made, guests can move to the side to wait for their item. This keeps the line moving and prevents crowding at the checkout area. With these strategies in place, your checkout process will not only be effective, but will also leave a lasting, positive impression on your guests, wrapping up your event on a high note. To recap, what we've just discussed are just a small highlight of the many intricacies involved in the successful management of an event. Our staff at Life Event Staffing have been professionally trained to handle all of these aspects, and their training never stops. In addition to the strategical considerations we've touched upon, it's important to remember that every software platform operates differently. This adds another layer of complexity to the event management. This is why investing in staffing excellence is highly valuable. Our commitment to training, expertise, and adaptability ensures that your event runs smoothly and successfully, no matter the size or complexity. We understand that budget considerations are always a top priority for our potential and current customers. That's why we've introduced an alternative solution for those occasions when the budget doesn't stretch to an on-site staff. We're excited to offer you the option of a remote event manager who can assist you both in the lead up to and during your event. This remote event manager will be available live and in immediate contact with you whenever you need assistance, providing support from a consultative and technology operational standpoint. But that's not all. Our remote event management solution also includes a volunteer training. Throughout our discussion today, I have placed a significant emphasis on the importance of well-trained volunteers. Now, I am excited to share with you a new addition to our service offerings, a volunteer academy. Our academy includes courses designed to empower your volunteers with the knowledge and skills they need to excel in supporting your event. These courses are available online and cover everything we've discussed today. Here's how it works. You can assign these courses to your volunteers, allowing them access to video content and quizzes that assess their understanding. As they progress through the training, they'll have the opportunity to earn a certification, setting them up for success in contributing to your event's success. What's truly remarkable about our Volunteer Academy is that it's essentially the same comprehensive training that we provide to our own staff. We introduced this service to Life Event Staffing late last year, and we think it is going to be a game changer for our clients. We have already talked to a number of our technology partners, and they are interested in providing it as a part of their offering to our nonprofits. If you're interested in learning more about our Volunteer Academy or in exploring how it can benefit your event, please don't hesitate to reach out to me directly or visit our website for more details. That concludes my brief presentation for today. So if you have any burning queries or insights to share, please feel free to ask. Simply email me whenever suits. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you'd like to rewatch or share this video, you can find it on our website or YouTube channel. Your feedback is incredibly valuable to us, so please don't hesitate to share your thoughts. Also, I'd like to invite you to explore our YouTube channel, where we feature a monthly Meet Our Partners video series. These videos introduce and delve into discussions with each of our technology and service providers. offering further insights into the tools and solutions that are available to enhance your events. Once again, thank you everyone for being a part of today's session.